Howdy everybody, CubFan here. Welcome to episode 197 of CubFan's Minecraft Let's Play. And today guys, we are picking up where we left off on the live stream on Saturday night. We had a lot of fun on the live stream. We named a couple of creepers here at the Charged Creeper Farm after some viewers in the chat, the Twitch chat. And yeah, we're going to continue that today. We got one more spot to fill over here. This slot needs a named creeper. And this guy I think is the guy who's been struck the most. I think he's been struck twice. So we're naming him This One Is Lucky. So we got to find ourselves a creeper. And we got to figure out how to get him in there. We just got to bring him over and hopefully he falls in. So we're going to wait a few more seconds here. I've just been looking out over there. It's looking pretty good, but we need to do a lot more work here. But today we're going to be doing a lot of, well, not a lot of small stuff, but some small stuff. With some banners. And fulfilling some promises I made in the mine shafts pretty long time ago. So yeah, just getting around to it now, but yeah, should be pretty good. Let's see if we can find a creeper here. There's some. Perfect. This is what we need right here. Hopefully no zombies are around. I see one out of my periphery. There we go. And we got two creepers coming. We only need one, guys. Come on. Only need one of you. Alright, there we go. Separated them a little bit. There we go. Just get this guy coming over. Yeah, you'll see there's a creeper explosion there. I also fell into a creeper hole, one of these things, and got blown up during the live stream. And almost actually got propelled, like launched. I got launched catty corner and almost fell into another hole. It's almost like a chain reaction type thing. So yeah, let's get over here. Let's see, get this zombie out of here. There we go. Alright, creeper. Come on now. Zombie, please, come on. There. Okay, come on over this way. And I hope he fell down there. Looks like he did. There we go. Alright, perfect. So, now all we gotta do is name this guy. So we shall be careful not to back up too far into another hole here. But, I'm gonna take this off and then put the name tag on. This One Is Lucky. So hopefully that one gets struck, and hopefully the other ones we put in here get struck. But yeah, this is now full once again of creepers, so we are ready for our next thunderstorm, which is great news. Here we have a whole army of zombies. Dang. Let me take care of these guys real quick. There we go. Perfect. Oh man, so many of these guys. Alright, so I'm going to get back to the base, and we're going to do some stuff. We're going to make some banners, I think, this episode. Hopefully I can avoid these skeletons, make them miss. There we go. Yep, so I'll get back to the base, and we'll do some banner stuff. Alright, so as I said several months ago, I promised that we would put a mob banner on every one of our mob farms, so that is what we're going to do. So we're going to make one for the chicken farm, the cow farm, the pig farm, the pig man farm, the guardian farm, the mob farm, the tree farm, etc. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. So let's go ahead and grab some stuff. Let's grab some white wool. I think the first one we should make would be a chicken banner. And I got a design in mind for that. So we're going to have white banner. And then we're going to need... Ooh, we are totally out of black dye, aren't we? Dang. You know what? Maybe we should make a squid farm. Alright everyone, so a squid farm. That is something that some of you have wanted me to do for quite some time as well. So we should do that. Our base is over there, our house, you can see our house right there. Arena is out here, and I think this desert would be a good spot for it. Like in the center of this desert. What height level are we at right now? We are at height level 68. So this is a bit high for the squid farm actually. We need a spot that has almost no water between levels 62 and 46. So I think the desert would be a good spot for that. Where did Blaze go? I left him over here, didn't I? He should come with me. Come on, Blaze. Where are you at, buddy? There he is. Let's get him. But yeah, somewhere in this area I think would be a good spot. So I'm going to go ahead and put sit Blaze down there, grab some sponges, and then we'll probably build it right over there. Alright guys, so I've done a little bit more scouting, and I think I found the perfect location to put this squid farm, and that is right here on this block. So this is sort of in the middle of the desert, so there's very little water we have to clear out. There's a few lakes over this direction, and maybe one or two in this direction we have to clear out with some sponge, because we want to make this farm as efficient as possible. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot of lakes around here. There are some, but these, like for instance this one here, this actually can't spawn squid. It's too high up, since squid only spawn below level 62 and above level 46. However, like this lake here, yeah, you can see that there's some squid spawning in there already. Just get those guys out of here. So we'll have to evaporate this lake, and we'll fill this in with some sand. So just get some of this going on here, just like that. Love the sponge. Sponge block makes it so easy to get these lakes out of here now. But yeah, just going to go around and clear out some lakes now, and yeah, then we'll start building the squid farm back there where Blaze is holding down the fort. So we have all the water source blocks, then 128 blocks of this point that will affect the farm now cleared out. Except for that river over there. There's a little bit of it that comes within the radius, but I'm not really too terribly concerned about it. So, next thing to do is go ahead and make a little 13 by 13 hole around this block. And you see I've already started to do that here. You got the outline done already. So, just got to dig out the rest of this. So I might do a little bit of a time lapse here, but let's go ahead and dig this out. We have to dig this out down to level 30 because we need this squid to be able to drop from height level 46 down and die every time. And we also need to put a little collection area at the bottom. So let's go ahead and start to clear this baby out. Alright, so the big hole is now dug out, and there it is, right there. Goes down to y equals 30. You'll see there is a big ravine right here, and there's also some caves shooting off the side of this, so we have to light those up before we do anything else. But the next step is that we got to decorate the interior of this farm, because I don't want it to be just stone. We could have it be just stone, but I want to have it be a little bit more than just stone. So you know how, like in the ocean, there are different shades of blue? So like if you're in a tropical area, there might be like a turquoise blue. And as you go deeper in the ocean, it gets darker. So we're going to try and incorporate that. So the idea is we're going to have like the beach here. That's going to be the sand around here. And then we'll have like a cap on this, of course, as well. But the first layer will be like a turquoise wool type color. So that's like the shallow ocean. Then we'll go to like light blue. So it's getting a little bit deeper, but still light can come through. Then the next sort of section will be like a blue wool. So that'll be like the semi-deep ocean, but just barely light's coming through. And then we'll put some clay, some blue clay down at the bottom. So that's like where light is just barely still shining through. And then some black clay at the bottom probably. So that is what I'm thinking. So like you're going to be like descending in the ocean as you sort of look from the top to the bottom in this farm. But I think that would be a really cool idea to do. And so, yeah, we're going to do it. I actually got some wool already. I'll show you in this chest over here. And I got most of this from when we were collecting wool for the creeper statue in the jungle. So I was collecting other colors at the same time. This Enderman wants to help us out, apparently. But yeah, that's the next step. So I'm going to get some torches, light up the caves, and then start on the interior of this farm. Alright, so we got a lot done now, and yeah, let me show you here. So we got the caves lit up, and we got all the wool placed down. So it's like the ocean, it's like you're going down deeper, it gets darker. And yeah, basically the rails are going to go down on the bottom there, which I haven't yet placed down, because we're going to be placing water up here actually, and I don't want any accidents to wash all the rails away. So yeah, we're gonna make a little grid like this. It's gonna be like I said, a 13 by 13 grid with holes spaced 1 block apart, and this will allow maximum spawning efficiency for the squids. And so, like I said, we'll place water source blocks in here. It'll go down to another layer. We're gonna make it y equals 47, and there it will run into an end on top of an ice block. And then we'll melt the ice block with this glowstone here, and that will make it so that the water doesn't update, so it just sort of hangs in midair, and that way we can have, you know, sort of like floating water, and the squid will all fall down to the bottom, and we can collect their drops. So that's the plan. So now we just gotta finish making this grid, and then build the other grid down at y equals 47. So I will be back with some progress. So the top grid is now done, and the bottom grid is almost done as well. You see I've just mirrored the top grid, so everywhere there's a space on the top, there's also a space on the bottom. And we need to fill the bottom bits here with ice, basically. So the idea is the water comes right down here. It'll eventually end up just like that. And then we melt the ice from below with some glowstone, and that doesn't update the water, and we can get rid of this layer here. So this is just actually a temporary layer. But I'm going to go ahead and continue to build it up here, and we'll put down the ice and the water, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so now we're placing down the ice, and that is almost it. Just got a few more places to put it down over here, I believe. Yep, right there, and that's it. Alright, so now we can just punch this out. Just like this, and we're ready to go ahead and put down the water now. Okay, ice is down. Now the water is going in, so we're just going to place water bucket down like that, and it should go right into each and every one of those holes down there, as you can see. Yep, just like that. Fantastic. Looking good, looking good. So we're down to the final ice block, and you can see that all the other ones have melted here, and all of them are staying elevated in the midair. So this one should update. There we go. Anytime now. There we go. Perfect. So now we should be able to remove all of these without updating the ice. And yeah, I'm just going to do this here, and then we can remove the top layer as well, and everything should stay as it is. So I'm going to go ahead and get on up here. So like I said, everything should stay the same once we start to get rid of this. So let's do that before something bad spawns on these levels. But yeah, you can see does not update the ice at all, which is very cool. Or the water at all, I should say. So the water just remains sort of hanging there in midair, which is really awesome. So yeah, now we just got to get rid of the rest of this floor and the dirt down there, and we'll be ready to put down the rails. Alright guys, so as you can see, the squid farm is now working. We're getting pretty decent rates, even though we're fairly close to the farm right now. Yeah, you see all the ink sacks on the ground. Yeah, more squid falling and dying. So we need an automatic collection system for this. I mean, we could just go around here and collect stuff. See, we got over a stack of ink sacks already, but it's going to be more than we can collect by ourselves. And we want it to, whenever we pass this, also collect items when squid spawn. So, let me go grab some rails, and we'll grab some hoppers as well, and we'll make a automatic collection system. Alright guys, so as you can see, the farm is working quite well. We got a ridiculous number of ink sacks down here, and we also have our tracks laid down now, so we should be good to go. And yeah, you might see a couple of squids fall down here while we're working on this, but we need to make an unload mechanism here. So, what we're going to do, we're going to place down some hoppers. So I'm going to place a hopper here, facing straight down, and then a hopper facing into that one there. Then we need an activator rail. That's going to go down like that, and then a powered rail at an angle, so just like that. So that's similar to our automatic farms. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and place a block behind this, and we're going to need a iron trap door right here. And then we're going to come to the back side here. We're going to place down a lever. Whoops, not right there. Right there, turn it on, and that's going to keep the trapdoor down, so that way the minecart with hopper will always stay. If I just push it a little bit, it'll always stay on both hoppers, so it makes the unload time a little bit quicker. Then we need to go ahead and detect when this thing is actually unloading. So we're going to place a block down here, as I've already done. We'll place down another stone brick right there. And then comparator here. Need more stone brick right here. Dust on there. Another stone brick here. We'll have torch on this block. Block above it. And then this will go into a... Yep. Little, yeah, little redstone dust there. So now this should pick up everything. Let's see what happens when it gets down here. Just remove this for right now. So you see there's nothing in the hopper right now. It should come down here, land on this activated rail, come over this way ever so slightly, and then unload. Yeah, and you see it's unloading 2 items at a time rather than 1, because it's also loading in this one right here. Yep, you couldn't quite see it because I broke the block there, but yeah, just trust me, it is. Alright, so that's fantastic. So now, the only thing left to do after this is, first of all, to make sure nothing bad can come this direction. So we'll probably put something like this, something up like that, and like this. There we go. Okay. And yeah, see it's unloading there again. So let's go ahead and just fill this in a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and dig underneath this, put a little collection area down here for all of our ink sacs, and then we should be done. Okay, everyone, so let's go ahead and get on out here, and we will see the squid farm, what we got out here. So we'll just ride our little ender pearl launcher here. There we go, perfect. And then we come over this direction, and you'll see you can't really see anything now from the surface. So the farm is actually right here under our feet. And I thought about putting something on the surface here. I'm not exactly sure what to put. I mean, I thought about putting like a flying squid right here, above the midpoint, which is right here or so. So we might do that in the future. But for right now, I just have this little blue square with some jack-o'-lanterns around it. And basically the way down, you just jump on down like this. And you can bounce twice here, and that takes you perfectly up to the cart collection area. So you can watch the cart, you know, zigzag back and forth. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Then we have the stained clay on the ground. We got some jack-o'-lanterns for the lighting and some stone bricks, as well as a bed. Other than that, it's kind of bare in here. If we come on down here, this is the actual collection area down here. I went ahead and put up some blue wool and some leaves here. We got jack-o'-lanterns providing the lights. We got some books, some paintings, furnace, a chest over here to store stuff in, and then our actual drops are right here. So this is how much we got so far from the farm. So pretty decent haul, almost a stack. You can see more coming in as we speak. But yeah, that's the squid farm right there, guys. So I think this whole area is looking pretty good now, and next time we will do the banners first thing. I do want to just quickly mention that we do have a live stream going on tonight, Tuesday night, August 4th. We're going to be playing Super Ultra Hardcore Minecraft, which is a game mode that I made, which involves lava oceans. It involves rare ores, so ore spawning has changed. You can find rare ores basically anywhere. And the terrain is also custom terrain, so dungeons, for instance, are like 10 times more common. So, yeah, it's all within vanilla Minecraft, including the terrain, the custom terrain, using the customizable world options. So check that out, twitch.tv/CubFan135. But that is it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been CubFan. Goodbye.